Hello guys. So I just wanted to talk a little bit why is the reason why I haven't been on. Uh First of all, me and going through whatever I'm going through with Hector, with my 13-year-old. Oops. I'm driving. I just came out of work. Well, anyways, hold on, because it's crazy driving over here in LA. Well, anyways, yeah, so my 13-year-old, you know how he has that depression with schizophrenia. Schizophrenia. Why I said that, I don't know. My mind is just somewhere else. Look at, I'm going through so much. Okay, depression with suicidal thoughts. So my son is a self-harm himself type of kid. So all his life, I don't know why, he will always get bullied. Now, this is the reason why I hate people that get bullied. Like, I always have. Like, when I was young, I used to get bullied. So, like, I was the type that, I never kept, well, now I don't keep my mouth shut. My baby, I try to show him. I have took him to boxing classes. I have took him to karate, to self-defense, like all kinds of stuff. But my son, and thank God my baby came out like that. My son is the type of kid that he rather talk himself out of an argument than actually fighting. And that's 100. I love that from my son, that he's like that, because I'm the opposite. My son has seen, like, I could be driving on the street, and excuse my language, but I'm ghetto as fuck. I'm ghetto. I'm ghetto. So I could be driving on the street, and one time I was with one of my friends. I don't know why these two girls in a different car got upset. They got mad. They threw a soda can inside my truck and with my friend, and that was a trigger to me. And I had my kids with me. I got mad. I started, I'm really a crazy driver. I started driving fast. I'm driving a big truck, a GMC. So I started driving. I cut them in front of them. They took off from me, and then they started cussing, throwing shit at me, and then we hit a red light. When we hit the red light, I put my car on park, and because they got off, they got off like, what the fuck? Excuse my language again. So I put my truck on park. I told my son, and it sounds really horrible, like really horrible. I told my son, the routine. I put it on truck. I got off. My friend got off. My son got to the front, put up the windows, and locked the truck. And when those two girls saw me and my friend getting off, because I guess they thought we were just pure mouth, and I was gonna knock that female off her face, like serious. They got on the truck and they smashed off on red. And so I'm like, man, let's just let them leave. So, and they said they were gonna call the cops. So we just let them leave. But I tell my son, like, you saw, like, I don't let myself. Why you let yourself? But I guess, like, we both are different people. And my son, unfortunately, when he gets bullied, my son is the type that he cuts his skin. He scratches his skin until it starts throwing the liquids that you carry in your skin. So he basically, because he doesn't have nails because he bites them, so he basically burns off his skin. That's what I say, but I'm not sure exactly how can I say it. But this is something that my son is going through, and unfortunately it just doesn't hit him, it hits the whole family. So with everything going on, I get out of work, I miss work, I have to go to the hospital, I have to be with him in the emergency room. I have 3 social workers with me helping me out. They're kind of like psychiatrists, and it's just back and forth. And my son has ADHD. So half of these kids that have ADHD, they're really pretty smart, So my son knows how to manipulate me sometimes, and sometimes he uses that against me, because he knows that I'm gonna put, you know, like, I'm gonna put him first regardless of anything. And he knows I don't like the school, so today he missed school. I hate this because he's missing so much school that he's failing. So we're going through that, and now the psychiatrist, the counselors, excuse me, the counselors that go see my son, one of them started talking to me because, you know, sometimes they talk to parents as well. And now she's saying that I'm going to depression. And my depression, I mean, I can handle it. You know, I'm a mom, you know, and we go through strugglements. We hit our heads, we bump, we fall down, we pick ourselves up. That's what adults do. And especially, you know, parents. So, like, I told her, oh, it doesn't matter if I'm in depression or not. My main thing is my son. She goes, yes, it does matter, because if you're in depression, then how about something big happens and it's a you know, it's a trigger, and you trigger off and something happens to you, what is going to happen to your kids? Think about that. So I'm like, yeah, it's true. Whatever. So it's just, I don't know, dude. Like, there's times that I just feel like sitting there and just crying, like, you know, why does my son have to go through all this? Why they don't make it be known, like, bullying is bad? Like, you know, I don't know why all these kids like to bully other kids. I don't get the satisfaction of making fun of somebody else or talking about somebody else. I mean, I know you guys, if you guys have seen my vlogs, I know you have seen my son. I mean, I think I have a handsome kid. And I think my babies are handsome, you know, but I don't get what is it to make fun of him about. You know, I live in LA. I live in South Central. A lot of people consider it ghetto because there is a lot of African Americans and Hispanics. And you know, these kids are raised rough because their parents raised them rough, or they're basically mostly on the street a lot. Well, you know, I used to live in Echo Park. From Echo Park, I moved to South Central with my father. From there, I got to see, you know, my teens, I got to see how it is there. So I'm a strict mom. I always have to have my kids right next to me. Like, no matter what, like, right next to me. And if they're not next to me, I'm screaming at them that they need to be next to me. I don't let my sons outside the gate. You know, sometimes there's shootings and stuff like that. I mean, I know where I live, so obviously, you know, it's gonna be like that. And I try putting my son in, you know, he's always supposed to be inside the house. Why is this going on? Okay, sorry, I guess I had it wrong. Well, okay, so I guess these kids are raised rough, and my son, since I always like protected him, my son is the type of kid that he'll talk like dude, or like tell you Pacific words and long words. You know, like, he's not the type that will sit there and be like, you know, a slang language or whatever. I mean, he will cuss. What kid doesn't? But he does not slang words. Well, anyways, that's what I'm going through, bullying. It's hard, but I could deal with it. Right now, I'm going through some stuff as well. You know, I really do not want to talk about it. Please see my comments. Hey, how are you? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm asking a lot of help. They are helping my son. My son is missing a lot of school, and that's the hardest stuff because he is really smart, but he just doesn't want to go. He says he has friends. He says, you know, he has friends, but I don't know. My son likes being on his own, or because of things going on. You know what? Sometimes I feel and I wish and I pray to God, and I tell my son this all the time. I wish I was a kid again and he was my brother, not my son. And I will beat the, excuse my language, but I will beat the fuck out of all these kids that are trying to bully my son. I'll tell my son to go kill himself. Like, serious, swear to freaking God, man. I wish I could churn as a kid again and my son tell me who are the kids that bully him and just beat the crap out of them. But my son is a good kid. He doesn't want to fight nobody. My son doesn't want to argue with nobody. My son rather just do on his own, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But okay, so I am driving back home, and let me turn this camera around. So I'm in the streets of South Central LA. I'm gonna pass, what is it, USC. I drive like a maniac, so excuse my driving. So I'm not doing much but just chilling, going through some stuff, but who doesn't? Tell Hector I said hi. I will tell him. This is Daniel, right? So what happened? Are you still going at school? Are you still going to Bethune? Because my son sometimes says that I guess he doesn't see you, or I don't know, maybe you guys don't have the same classes no more. I did had it to change them to magnet because you know these ghetto ass classes. It's getting me frustrated. I was fighting with the whole school in there. Just bad service. Yes. So you don't see him no more? Or? Oh, you don't go to the school no more. That's good. You don't need that school. Ghetto as hell. What school are you going to now? I hate it over here. It always gets packed as hell. That's what I need to do. I need to run like these kids. That's good. You don't need that school, mijo. That school is... Ugh. I'm planning to sue that school. I already asked for oh, where's that at? What school is that? And so you still live down here with your dad, or you moved somewhere else? Officers everywhere. Gotta put you guys down. How did you go to that school over there? Do you have a family member there? I don't got my seatbelt on. How do you like the school down there? I know it's a better ass school, so you gotta like it. It's good. Okay. I'll tell Hector. Let's see when you guys hang out. He did tell me that he doesn't see you no more. change Hector from school too, because, but before changing him from school, I'm gonna sue the shit out of that school. So yeah, I'm just little by little. I know I'm forgetting to do videos, and it's just a lot of stuff going on. I wish I could just record everything, but sometimes it's some stuff that I don't know how to put it out there. And we're gonna try. I've been postponing it, but we're gonna try going to to like abandoned places. I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to do that for a while. So yeah, what I'm working at, I'm actually right now I'm practicing. Might be a supervisor, so that's the good thing. It's gonna be a little bit of money more, so I'm gonna be able to buy myself what I need to go to like abandoned places. My son really wants to do this, and you know, whatever helps him happy and you know, involved with stuff, because he is how can you call that, I forgot the name, but isolated. He is isolated. He'd rather just be stuck in his room than doing anything else. He'd rather just be on his phone or playing his Xbox than being out here in the real world. So I have to work with that. I don't know, dude. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying my best to stay strong, and I'm trying my best to do what I gotta do, you know. And yeah, so I'm gonna cut this short already. It had lasted for a while. I have seen my son's friend from junior high, from elementary, Daniel. I will tell Hector, Daniel, that you said hi, and hopefully you guys get to hang out and see each other one of these days. I'll tell Hector to stay in contact with you. I don't know if you guys still have each other's cell phone number or whatnot, but I hope you the best, and I hope you're good at that school that you're going to, because honestly, the school that you guys were attending with my son, Bethune Junior High or whatever, Bethune Middle School, it's a really bad school. So I am glad that your dad put you in a better school. I just hope that you still stay in contact with my son, and I will see you, talk to you another time. Thank you, Daniel, for stopping by. I think Hector will be happy when I tell him that you were on here and you're asking for him and everything. Okay, don't forget, guys, I love you, and I love having time with you guys. Get to take out a little bit of what I'm going through, and let me put it back to myself. Hello, camera. Okay, so I do love having some time with you guys, and I love spending time and video with you guys, and hopefully none of you guys gotta go through what I'm going through, and hopefully everything goes well with each and all of you guys. And I love you, and see you and talk to you guys later. Bye. Can't put it to end. I'll finish. Bye.